Just check whether you are able to access this web link, boys. Just check whether you are able to access. 1 second. I'll let me also check.
Yes, ma'am.
You're able to. Right.
Yes, ma'am. The vernier calipers and all that.
Vernier calipers you're able to do. Fine. So the simulation, just check, boys. Is the simulation working for you? Because you need to.
Yes, ma'am. It's working.
It's working, right?
Yes.
Now I'll explain how to. Okay, fine. I think so. It's boys, can you see this? See the simulation on screen? Boys, can you see the simulation on screen? Is that you people are also able to access? 11.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that okay? Are you able to access?
Yes, ma'am.
What you do is, wait. Now there is one thing called select an object. If I'm selecting an iron block, can you see the iron block over here? Can you see the cursor? Okay, if I'm selecting a sphere, okay, let me select a sphere. Can you see the sphere over here, right? Now what I have to do is, there are two jaws of your vernier calipers, boys. Vernier calipers is a device which is used to measure, say, the diameter, the length of an object using your meter scale. You know what is your meter scale? The scale what you are regularly using. Using your meter scale, you can measure any length. You can measure any length. Say the length is, accuracy will be 0.1 centimeter. Your meter scale, what will be the accuracy, boys? 5.1, 6.3, 7.9. It has an accuracy of, yeah, it has an accuracy of 0.1 centimeter. Are you clear? Your meter scale, the scale which you are using, it has an accuracy of, can you measure 5.95, 5.92? Can you measure any length using your regular scale? Can you measure, 11B, I want the answer from you. Can you measure any length like 5.92, 6.93, 7.01? No.
No, ma'am.
You can measure only,
Measure.
you can measure only an accuracy of 0.1 centimeter.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that is what is clear for you. But using your vernier calipers, you can measure an accuracy of 0.01 centimeter. That is what we call it as the least count of the vernier calipers. Say if I can measure an accuracy of 5.92 centimeter or 10.32 centimeter, 2 decimal places, I can have an accuracy of measurement. Your meter scale has an accuracy of 1 decimal place measurement. Your vernier calipers, you can still measure it more accurately, say 10.25, 11.29, right? You can measure that much accurate value as possible. Now, just how many of you are not unable to access this simulation, boys? Anyone here? 1 second, I'll come back. Difficult in accessing this OLAP 11B? 11B, all are
Yes, ma'am.
able to access. Okay, fine. Now just go for your simulation. Have you selected the material as your metallic sphere? I have selected metallic sphere. Did you select? First select the object. Select the object. Now look at this vernier calipers. It has two jaws this is jaw 1. The left side jaw is fixed. The right side jaw is movable. I can move this jaw. Can you see this? Just try in your simulation, boys. Just try. Can you move the right jaw?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
think, okay, fine. Just 2 or 3 of you just switch on your microphone, boys. Otherwise, I'll not be able to understand whether you have understood the concept. So what I have to do is, I have to move this jaw and tighten the, okay, that's it. I have to tighten the jaws so that the metallic sphere is held between the jaws. This is how you're going to perform an experiment. My aim is to find the diameter of the metallic sphere. Is that clear, boys? I want to find the diameter of the metallic sphere. So I am selecting the object, the metallic sphere. I am placing the metallic sphere between the jaws of your vernier calipers. Suppose if I want to find the length of the iron block, can you see? I've selected iron block. Now I have to move this jaw, secure it. Fine. If I want to find, right, the diameter of your cylinder, let me select the cylinder, move the jaw. Is that clear? Is that clear, boys?
Yes, ma'am.
Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. Now there are
Ma'am, can
two.
you record the class, please?
I have started recording it, boys. I have started recording it. Okay. This. What happened?
I'm the zero of the
What
scale
happened?
starting at the end.
One second. I can't hear. What's the problem, boss? Kritya?
Hello?
No. Yes. What's the problem?
My doubt is that how will you get the exact measure, because the zero, right, like in the measuring, the zero is not at the starting of the.
Yeah, that we'll check. Generally, what we do is that vernier calipers, we don't have any zero error as such, but such zero error has to be calibrated for your screw gauge. Let me see whether here whether there is a zero error or not. 1 second. So suppose if I'm not selecting any of these objects, there should be a reset button. Okay, I'm resetting. Okay, fine. Now let me go for the scales and then I'll come back for zero error. Is that clear, boys? I'm going for, there are 2 scales of measurement. There are 2 scales for measurement. Yes. 2 scales for measurement. Can you see? I'm placing a marker. Can you see 0, 1, 2, the long scale? Can you see the long scale? 0, 1. I'm just moving the cursor, the arrows. So the arrow which I'm moving, that scale over the scale, that scale is called your main scale. Can you see 0, 1, 2, 3? Can you see the divisions? That is like your meter scale. Can you see the scale, boys? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just moving the cursor. 12, 13, 14, 15. Now this is your meter. This is your main scale. Is that clear? This is what we call it as the main scale. And that main scale, can you see the small screen over here? Can you see the small screen on top?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
0. Okay, 0. 0 is the 0th division of the main scale. Then comes 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5. Look how the cursor movement. Then 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9, 1. So 1 is the first division, 1 centimeter of your main scale. 0 is the 0th division of your main scale. This is your main scale. Can you see the long scale? Not on the top below. Can you see the long scale? Now this long scale, which is being say marked from 0 to 15, is your main scale. This main scale is like your scale which you generally use for measuring your distance. There is also a smaller scale. Can you see the smaller scale? I can show you. When I'm moving the jaw, there is a very small scale beneath. Can you see where I am moving the cursor? The hand cursor. Can you see the hand cursor? Sorry, finger cursor.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The finger cursor represents your vernier scale. So there are two scales for your measurement. One is your main scale. The other one is your vernier scale. Can you see that? The finger cursor which is moving the lower scale.
Yes, sir, we can see.
Okay, right. Now the same scale, I can see it on a smaller window. Can you see this? Because I'm unable to write over here, boys. I don't know. I can't write it over here. Can you see the smaller scale on the window?
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
just moving an arrow. Okay. Now look at the smaller scale. Now the first one will be the 0th division. This is called the vernier scale. The smaller scale is called the vernier scale and it has 10 division. Can you see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can you see 10 divisions on your vernier scale?
Yes, ma'am.
So your main scale has as per this vernier scale, it runs from 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. up till 15 centimeter. It's shown. This is your main scale. The one which is etched on your jaw, the lower scale, right? The lower scale, which is being shown by the moving finger cursor. This one, right? It has 10 division, and this is called your vernier scale. Now we'll have to find how to take the how to measure the diameter of a sphere. First, we'll start with your sphere, right, boys? So the least distance you can measure, least means to what accuracy you can measure this, called the least count, 0.01 centimeter. So 11B, anyone who is having a doubt in these scales, can you identify your main scale? Can you identify your vernier scale?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. As per the picture, as per the simulation, main scale runs from 0 to 15 division. Your vernier scale is going to run from 0 to 10 division. Is that clear, boys?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, the only doubt of mine and other, there's some background noise. Could someone switch off their mic?
Oh, fine. Now
Yeah.
I'll start with it, boys. Just
Ma'am,
should
there's
I?
a doubt.
Okay, fine. Tell me.
Ma'am, how is the least count 0.01? Shouldn't it be 0.1? Because
So
we are just
0.1 is for your normal scale.
yes, ma'am.
What you can measure. Here, the least count is 0.01 centimeter. How to calculate that? I'll come back. I'll come back
Okay,
later.
ma'am. Thank you.
First, we'll go for the measurement because I need the measurement to be done. Now, how to measure, right? So I
Ma'am?
have played this.
Ma'am, so next week onwards, the remote learning people, like students, should use this one, and the one who chose blended learning will go to the lab.
We'll have the apparatus, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Right. Now look at this, boys. I have placed a metallic sphere. Is that clear? I have placed a metallic sphere and secured between the jaws of your vernier scale. Now I have to start taking the readings. Is that clear, boys? I have to start taking up the readings. Now, how to take up the readings? One second. Now look at this. I'm finding the diameter of a sphere. For that, I'm placing the sphere between the jaws. Now, what I have to do is, first I have to measure the main scale reading, then vernier coincidence, then vernier scale reading, and total reading. This is how my measurement has to start with. Now, can you see this PowerPoint presentation, right, boys? Can you see?
No, ma'am. Ma'am, you're presenting only the Google tab.
Oh. Now, can you see?
Yes,
can you see the PowerPoint presentation? sorry boys, I'm placing, I think so there is a gap. I have to, there should not be any gap between the jaws. Your sphere should be well within the jaws. Okay boys, the screenshot, I cannot do anything more than this. Right boys, I have secured the sphere. The sphere should not fall. It should be secured between the jaws of your vernier calipers. Fine. Now I have secured it. Now I have to start taking your main scale reading. Can you identify which is your main scale? 1 second. Can you identify? See this one, the second, the upper scale. There are two scales over here. There are two scales in the box which I have
Yes.
marked.
Yes, ma'am.
Now there are two scales, right? Now this is the second division. Say 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter of your main scale. Can you identify the lower scale? You can identify the lower scale, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now, can you see this? I'm marking on the lower scale. That is what we call it as vernier scale. So the lower scale, boys, the lower scale is your vernier scale, right? The upper scale is your main scale. The upper one is your main scale. Okay. Now, how to measure the main scale reading? Now, can you yes?
Ma'am, isn't it 1.7?
Yeah, I'll go for that. See, can you see the 0th division of your vernier scale? So vernier scale will have 10 division. Vernier scale is having 10 divisions, right? Now, look where the 0 of your vernier scale. The 0 of your vernier scale is lying between. If this is 2, this division will be 1.5. Was this division is 1.5 of your main scale. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
1.5, 1.6, 1.7, 1.8, 1.9, 2. Are you clear, boys, what I'm doing? On your main scale, can you identify on your main scale? So 1.5, 1.6, 1.7, 1.8, 1.9, 2. Now, see where the 0 of your vernier scale. This one is your vernier scale. What I have enclosed, right? The 0 of your vernier scale is between 1.7 and 1.8. This is 1.7 centimeter. This is 1.8 centimeter, right? This is your main scale. Now this is your vernier scale. This is your main scale, right? This is 1.7 centimeter division. This is 1.8 centimeter division. The 0 of your vernier scale is between 1.7 and 1.8. Which means I have to always take the lower value. I have to take your lower value. So this will be 1.7 centimeter. Is that clear for you? Still anyone having a doubt? Boys, you have to check where the 0 of your vernier scale. This is the 0 of your vernier scale. Boys, this is the 0th division of your vernier scale. Right? See where the 0 division of your vernier scale is coinciding with the main scale. The 0th division of your main scale, 0th division of your vernier scale. See where it is coinciding with which division it is coinciding with the main scale. Which division it is coinciding? The 0th of the vernier scale is coinciding with which division of your main scale, boys? 11B. Is it 1 point between 1.7 and 1.8? So always you have to go for the lower value. So your main scale reading is 1.7 centimeter. Is that clear? Should I repeat? Should anyone who wants me to repeat, I'll repeat. Okay, fine. Now next I have to go for vernier scale. Sorry, vernier coincidence. I have to go for vernier coincidence. For that, can you see the vernier scale? Now forget about the main scale. Now only see your vernier scale. Vernier scale is the lower scale. Now, any one division of your vernier scale will be exactly in line with the main scale. What does it mean? Suppose if I have was any one division, say if I have, this is lower, this is vernier scale, I'll put it as V. The top one is your main scale. One division, any one division of your vernier scale will be exactly in line with the main scale that you have to find. So just tell me which division of your vernier scale is exactly in line with the main scale. Can you identify which division of your vernier scale? Vernier scale will have 0 to 10 division. Slowly start from 7. Okay. Anyone else who is having? See, you start from 0. Is the 0th division of your vernier scale exactly in line with the main scale division? No. Is 1 the first division of your vernier scale? Is it exactly in line with any of the division on the main scale? No. Identify 3rd division, 4th division, 5th division, 6th division. Look at the 7th division. Can you see the 7th division? Can you see the 7th division?
Yes, ma'am.
The 7th division of your vernier scale is exactly in line with any division of your main scale. So that becomes your vernier coincidence. Are you clear? So that becomes your vernier coincidence, that is N. Right? Now, how will I go for vernier scale reading? So vernier scale reading is least count. Least count is the most accurate, the smallest division which you can measure using your vernier scale. So vernier calipers, that is 0.01. So vernier coincidence N into least count, that is 0.01 centimeter. So your vernier scale reading is 0.01 centimeter. Then comes your total reading. Total reading is main scale reading plus vernier scale reading. What is your main scale reading? It was 1.7. Now it is becoming 1.7 plus what is your vernier scale reading? This is 1.7. This is 0.07. So your total reading will be 1.77 centimeter. Is this clear for you, boys?
Ma'am, can we have a different value for VC?
Yes, I'll go for it. Okay. I'll next slide. Shall I move for the next slide?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll give you some values. Okay. Now, can someone tell me what will be the main scale reading? Look at this. This is your main scale, boys. The top one is your main scale. The bottom one is your vernier scale. So how will I find the main scale? Identify the 0th division of your vernier scale. Look at that. This is the 0 division of your vernier scale. Where is it coinciding? Is it it is coinciding between 10 and 10.1?
Yes, ma'am.
So you have to go for the lower value. Which is lower? Which is lower? 10. So what is main scale reading, boys? I'll represent main scale reading as capital N. It is 10 centimeter.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now only look on to your vernier scale. Don't look at your main scale. Just see the vernier scale. Which division of your vernier scale? We call it as vernier coincidence. Which division of your vernier scale is exactly in line with any division of your main scale? Is 0 in line?
Second.
Second, right? So now, what is your vernier scale coincidence? That is your second division. Is that clear, boys?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Then what is vernier scale reading? Vernier scale reading will be N into least count. So it will be 2 into 0.1. So what is that? 0.02 centimeter, because you are measuring everything in. So vernier scale reading is your vernier scale coincidence, the division into least count. Least count will be the same for all your vernier scale, 0.01. So now vernier scale reading is 0.02 centimeter. Main scale is 10 centimeter. So total reading will be 10 plus 0.02. So 10.02 centimeter. Is that clear, boys? 11B.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am,
Yes.
how do you get 0.01?
That is the for all your vernier scale. For all your vernier scale, right? The actually what they say is the distance between main scale division and vernier scale division is 0.01, or the least distance what you can measure is 0.01 centimeter. That calculation I'll tell you how are you getting it as 0.01. So least count, the minimum distance which you can measure with your vernier scale is, the accuracy is 0.01. For all your vernier calipers, this is the least distance.
Okay, ma'am.
That calculation I'll do, boys, because I just want you to go for the experimental part. Shall I go for the next slide?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now the next slide. Okay, can you see the main scale? In this case, can you identify your main scale reading? Look, where is your zero of your vernier scale is coinciding? 1, 1.1, 1.2. It is coinciding between 1.2 and 1.3. 0 of your vernier scale. 1.2, because you have to go for the lower one. Now you have to identify your vernier coincidence. This is your main scale reading. This is MSR. Sorry. This is your main scale reading. So that is capital N. Now I have to go for vernier coincidence. What is your vernier coincidence here? See which division of your vernier scale is exactly in line.
Okay.
Huh? Which division, boys?
Second.
Second. Correct. So vernier scale reading VSR will be 2 into 0.01. So that is 0.02. So now you have to add, this is 1.2 centimeter. So I have to add 1.2 plus these two. If I add, total reading will be 1.22 centimeter. Is that clear, boys? Now shall we go for your experiment? Shall I go for the experiment?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Fine. Now you go for your simulation. Do you have the tabular column with you, boss? Do you have the tabular column?
Yes, ma'am.
This tabular column do you have? In your lab manual? Lab manual you have, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, diameter of the sphere.
Ma'am.
Fine, yes.
Ma'am, under the observations column, there are some sentences and there's a tabular column as well. So the sentences we should write on the white page.
Yeah, white page, boys. This is your tabular column, right?
All right.
What you do is right now, boys, what you can do right now is just take a rough book. You take your rough book or your physics notebook. Just it takes hardly few minutes for you to write diameter of the sphere. Diameter of the sphere. Just draw a tabular column. Write all this so that when you're filling the values, it's easy for me to do that, right? Just write.
Ma'am, where do you write this?
In your physics notebook, you write. Then later on, you transfer to your record book.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, right now you write, boys. Diameter of the sphere. Draw the tabular column. This can be a rough one. Only when you're writing it in your record, when you're transferring these values, it should be with proper scale. Main scale reading, MSR, capital N. Units are very, very important, boys. If you don't write units for your practical examination, do you know the unit? Centimeters, centimeters, centimeter. If you don't write all those things, marks will be deducted for practical exam.
Ma'am, sorry to interrupt, but
No.
ma'am, in my observation table, instead of LC, it's VC written everywhere. Is VC
Okay.
equal to LC?
Same, boys, same.
Okay, ma'am.
Don't worry. VC is vernier coincidence or vernier constant. Least count, sometimes we call it as vernier constant.
Ma'am, did we leave some space for this in the notebook or just continuation or in the last page?
Which one?
Ma'am, this thing.
This one?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah,
Where
the
should we
tabular column first write it in your notebook. Just write.
Ma'am,
if-
continuation, right? Or last?
No, okay, wherever it's up to you, boys. Your
Ma'am,
notebooks,
rough
right?
notebook?
Ma'am, this is rough, right?
Yeah, this is a rough one. If you want to write it in a rough book, no problem. If you want to continue in physics notebook, not a problem. But just have it as a rough so that you will transfer this to your record book. Right, boys? Boys, have you copied? Shall I go for the simulation?
Ma'am, only the table, right?
Only the table.
Okay, ma'am.
Completed, boys? Fine. Have you completed?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. Now go back to your simulation. We'll do it together. Was one more thing that we have to find zero error of a vernier calipers, right? Go back. I think so. Most of you are now in simulation. Was are you in simulation? 11B.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now
Yes.
without the object, put the two jaws together. Without the object, right? Put both the jaws together. Right? Have you done this? Can you see the monitor,
Yes, ma'am.
boys? Whatever
No,
simulation
ma'am.
I'm sharing. No. Okay, fine. So
Ma'am,
I'll
you can
share.
see the table.
Okay. I'll just. Okay, fine. Now, can you see? Can you see the simulation?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, all of you in your simulation, bring both the jaws together. Can you bring both the jaws together? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, can you see? Okay. Can you see the 0th division of your main scale and the 0th division of your vernier scale? Are they both coinciding? Look at this here. Smaller screen because smaller one is better. Can you see this?
Yes, ma'am.
The zero of the main scale and the division of the vernier scale are exactly coinciding. Is that not exactly coinciding?
Yes, ma'am.
So which means this instrument is not having any error. That is what we call it as a zero error. You have two scales. Which are the two scales? Main scale and the vernier scale, right? Two scales of measurement. One is main scale, the other one is vernier scale. Now, the 0th division of the main scale and the 0th division of your vernier scale, both are exactly coinciding, which means this device is not having any error. We call this as zero error. So your zero error is nil. Are you clear, boys? Are you clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, let me select an object. My aim is to find a diameter of a sphere. Can you select the sphere. Have you selected?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
now move the jaw. Move the right jaw. Okay, secure it. Don't leave any gap. Secure it if as much as
Ma'am?
possible. Yes.
How do you change the size of the spear?
There's
Yours is different to mine.
nothing that you cannot, boys. Only that you have to repeat the experiment. That's it. So now you have kept the sphere. Yes or no? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now I'll call out the name. Someone can. What is the name?
Ma'am, we can't hear you properly.
Huh?
Your voice is.
Okay. Okay. Now it's fine. It's fine now.
Now it's fine. Sounds better.
Okay, right.
Now it's better.
Fine. What is the main scale reading? Can you see the main scale reading, Siddharth?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the main scale reading? What should I write?
2.1.
2.1. Okay. So main scale reading is 2.1. If others who are finding it difficult, I'm not able to use. Okay. Can you see the arrow cursor? Right. Now this is a see the arrow. The cursor is. I'm just keeping the cursor at the 0th division of your vernier scale. The 0th division of your vernier scale is coinciding with which division of your main scale? 2.1?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So your main scale reading is 2.1 centimeter. Now, only look onto your vernier scale. Only look at the vernier scale and see which division of your vernier scale is exactly coinciding. Start from 0. Go till
Ma'am,
10.
0 is coinciding.
0. 0 only is coinciding, right? So now shall we start writing the values? Now I'll write the values. I think so. Again, I have to switch over. PowerPoint presentation, can you see now? Can you see the PowerPoint presentation?
We can't.
No, ma'am.
You can't.
In
Yeah.
when
Yes.
for each of us, is it different? The
Huh?
simulation.
Yeah.
Will the simulation be different for each of us? Like the
Might be slightly. It depends upon how you take the values. Okay.
Ma'am, I understood Kritya and Prasanna, to change the size of the spear, just click on the spear again.
Oh,
It's
okay. Okay.
small,
Yeah.
medium, and big.
Okay. That might be there. So it's up to you, boys. Now I'll go for 1 second. Now, shall I write the values? Now, can you see the PowerPoint presentation?
Ma'am, should ours be the same as yours?
Not necessary, not necessary. It's up to you, whatever you have taken, right?
All right, ma'am.
That's up to you. Okay. Can you see the PowerPoint presentation, boys?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
now I'll write the values. So for me, what I have got is mains. I'll put the serial number 1. Main scale reading was 2.1 for me. Vernier scale division is 0. So least count is 0.01 centimeter. That you have to write on top of your tabular column. So 0 into 0.01. So that is 0. So now I have to add these values. 2.1 plus 0. So it is 2.10 centimeter. Are you clear what I'm doing? Is that clear, boys?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, once again, I'll move back to the simulation. I think so every time I have to.
Ma'am, when you're doing screen sharing option,
Don't, boys, once again, don't change the size of the object. You don't keep changing the size of the object. Same object, right? Now, once again, there is a reset button. Can you reset? Fine. Is that clear? Now, again, I have to repeat the experiment. Why I am repeating the experiment is that, boys, why do I repeat the experiment is that I need to get a exact value, almost closer value. So now I have reset the experiment. Once again, I'll click. Don't click over the objects. the object should be same object you have to measure. Now once again I'll bring the jaws closer.
Ma'am?
So much of, wait boys, is that so
Ma'am.
much of variation? I'm okay, fine. Who's that?
No, ma'am. The first time you did was the large side.
Okay, now the second one is the smaller one.
Yes, we can reset it again and then try.
Okay, let me see. The first one I have.
No, ma'am, we can click on the object again, the sphere.
Okay.
You can change size.
Ma'am.
One second. I don't want to change the size.
Ma'am, you'll have
What
to
else?
because the first one you took was
A bigger one, right?
yeah, ma'am. Ma'am, click on the sphere again.
Okay, fine, boys. Now, in that case, boys, you don't change the size of the object. You repeat for the same object. Are you clear?
Ma'am, you can do that by clicking the sphere again. It'll get back to the normal object.
Okay. So anyway, now I'll go for taking the readings. Now just tell me what will be your main scale reading now. You have to check where the zero of your vernier scale. Where is the zero of the vernier scale? This is the zero of the vernier scale. It points to which division of your main scale?
1.7.
1.7. Okay. So your main scale becomes 1.7. Those who are finding it difficult, boys, you see the zeroth, where the zeroth division of your vernier scale is coinciding with the main scale. The zeroth division of your vernier scale is coinciding with 1.7 of your main scale. Now you check which division of your vernier and main scale are exactly coinciding. First. One. Right, boys? So now, once again, I'll go back to PowerPoint presentation. Now can you see the PowerPoint presentation,
There's
boys?
a tabular column on that website itself if you scroll down. So you can just put
But
in-
I have seen that, boys. But the problem was I was not able to enter the values. You people can enter?
Yeah, if you go to the bottom of that, there's a plus icon, and then you have to add rows, and then you can enter the values.
No, I have done that. But first two columns was possible for me. This MSR values I was not able to do. Just check, boys, whether you people can do. I was trying this. I was not able to do that. That's the reason. Just check. If anyone, if you people can get that value, then it will be 1.71 is already there.
Ma'am, so
Ma'am,
we should
there
do
is
this.
MSR value
Hmm?
in the site.
You can do that because yesterday I was trying. I was on.
Yes, ma'am, there is.
Okay, once again, boys, 11G, are you clear with the calculation and entering the values? Are you clear with this?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, we should enter 3 times the same values.
Yeah, same values, same boys. Actually, examination, they'll ask for 4 values. Right now, I'm just using only 3 values because, okay, fine. Wait, once again. Is that the simulation? Let me try because yesterday I was trying this. I could get only, there's a plus icon over here. Okay, dimension, let it be. Serial number, I was able to, main scale reading. Others are able to get the main scale reading, boys? Can you enter the main scale
Yes,
reading?
ma'am.
Are you able to enter the main scale reading?
Yes, ma'am, we can.
Sure?
Ma'am, you're not projecting. I mean, you're not sharing the screen.
Okay, fine. Let me go. I was not able to do. That's the reason I'm asking you.
Ma'am, this time while sharing, can you share the whole screen instead of choosing one tab? So it'll be easier for you.
Whole screen.
Yeah, ma'am. When you share, there's an option. Instead of choosing tabs, you can just select a whole desktop.
Let me do that. Can you enter the main scale reading? Is it possible for you, boys, to enter the main scale reading? How many of you are able to enter the main scale? Can you see the simulation which I am projecting on screen? 11B, can you see the simulation?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
But main scale reading, can you serial number I am able to access? Is that so? Main scale reading you can write? Possible for you to write the main scale reading?
Ma'am, I think you have to save it first of all.
Save.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
If you scroll up,
Now,
I think one option will be there. It might be, I'm not sure, because one icon is blinking down.
yeah, that is there. But saving is once you complete the values. Serial number I'm able to do, but I'm not able to copy down. That's what I have taken a separate tabular column. So better you take a separate tabular column, we'll see. Is it possible for others to enter?
No,
No,
ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay. So, okay, fine. So boys, just take 3 different values for the sphere. Then we'll go for the cylinder. We'll finish this off. So you have a rough tabular column. You enter for the take 3 values, and enter that. Let the values be closer to each other, boys. Don't change the dimension of your sphere or whatever it is. Let the sphere be of the same dimension.
Ma'am, but it'll be the same, right, every time?
Yeah, it will be same. It will be same. But when you perform this experiment in the laboratory, there will be a minor variation. Sometimes it goes to 1.8, sometimes it goes to 1.9. Just a very small variation.
Ma'am, so then we have to take the average of all of
Yes,
them?
you have to take the average.
All right, ma'am.
So how many of you have completed?
I did, ma'am, and in
Oh,
all 3
okay.
cases, I got
Same.
the same
Okay.
reading.
Yeah, then you have to find the average value. Next, shall we select the cylinder? So I'll go
Yes.
for the reset. Let me go for the reset. Reset it. Okay, sorry. Now I'll go for the cylinder. Now when you click cylinder, you will get diameter and length. Now naturally it has gone to diameter. You're finding the diameter of the copper cylinder. So now what I'll do is I'll just put this. The same way you can repeat, boys. Now I have selected a beaker, that is your copper cylinder. I've selected diameter as the option. I've selected diameter as the option. Right now, same way you have to take 3 readings. See where the 0 is coinciding. Can someone tell me? The 0 is coinciding between 2.2 and 2.3. Correct? 0 of your Vernier scale is
Yes, ma'am.
coinciding, which means you have to take the lower value. 2.2 and 2.3 means 2.2. And which division is exactly coinciding? 7th division. So same way, 3 readings. Okay.
So 0.07.
Yeah, correct. So boys, 1 second, because if I want to go for the next PPT, I have to switch over. What I'll do is you have to repeat this 3 times. Now I'm resetting this.
Ma'am, why should we do the same thing 3 times?
No, because you want to check whether the value, you have to get a correct value, right? That is why generally what we do is we just move the cylinder, and again, when you place it, you say if the surface is not perfectly smooth, then you'll have a different value. So when you repeat the experiment, right, boys, you're as much as possible, you're minimizing the error. Right, you are getting
No,
a
we
closer
need not
value.
do that in online, right?
Why?
If you are in the lab, you can do it 3 times, but online show the same answer.
So then what I'll do is online learning, I'll reduce 2 marks. Those who are doing in the laboratory, I'll give them full marks. Possible? Who is that? Who was asking this doubt?
It's okay, ma'am. We'll do it 3 times.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, if there is 0 error, then how do we measure it? Is it the
0.
same way?
No, boys. 0 error. We have to go for error analysis. So for Vernier calipers, even in the laboratory, we don't have any zero error. We have it in screw gauge. So next experiment, when you come for the laboratory, I'll explain how to correct your zero error. You'll have positive error and negative error. For vernier calipers, you need not worry at all. Even in the laboratory, we don't have zero error at all. Only in next experiment, calipers, I'll help you how to rectify your error, right?
Ma'am, so
Now,
like if we have an error in screw gauge,
then you have
we
to
can
wait.
do the experiment and then we can add or subtract in the end.
Yeah, that we have to check. That we have to do it initially. Whether the error, you have to check whether the error is positive or whether the error is negative. Accordingly, you have to add. Accordingly, you have to subtract. How many to what division you have an error. Well, I'll just go for what time.
I tried the experiment thrice, and then all 3 times I got the same value.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Take the average.
Yes,
Fine.
but the average will still be the same thing, right?
Yeah, correct. Now, next I'll go for the length. Can you see I have changed the dimension for length? Is that clear, boys? Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now length. Look the dimension of your cylinder has changed. Now I'll go for this. Can someone tell me, Aaron or Abhishek, what will be the main scale reading now for the length? Harish, what is the main scale reading?
4, ma'am.
4, yes, because it is between 4 and 4.1 lower value. What will be your vernier coincidence? Which division is exactly coinciding?
3, ma'am.
0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, third division.
Yes,
Same way you have to go for. Shall I switch over the simulation bus? Because you need 3 tabular column. You need 3 tabular column. One for the diameter of the sphere. The other one is for the diameter of the cylinder. Third one will be the length of the cylinder. Okay. Shall I switch over?
Ma'am.
So we
Yes.
need 3 observation tables.
Yeah, yes. You have to wait 1 second. Fine. Now this is, can you see the PowerPoint presentation? Boys, can you see the PowerPoint presentation?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now I'm going for the cylinder anyway. Length of the cylinder, second tabular column. Then diameter of the cylinder, third tabular column. Right, boss? Will I be able to find the volume of the cylinder? Okay. Will I be able to find the volume of the cylinder? What is the volume of the cylinder? What is the formula?
Pi square.
Pi r squared, H here it is pi r squared L, right?
L, yeah.
The length of the cylinder you have already measured. Boys, the length of the cylinder, the length of the cylinder you have already measured. Correct? Now, you are measuring the diameter of the cylinder.
Ma'am,
Can
could you show
find
the length? 1 second.
Same thing. Nothing is going to change. Okay. Boys, you're finding the diameter of the cylinder. From the diameter, can you find the radius? Half of it, right? Correct, boys? Average value of the radius. Already you have measured the average value of your length in the previous one. So you can find the volume of the cylinder. You can do this calculation on the left hand side of your.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, when we measure it, if 2 of the divisions coincide, then we'll take the lower one.
Lower one. Always the lower one.
All right.
The second and third division are exactly coinciding in any case, then you have to go for the lowest one. Right, boys? All your tabular columns should be on the left hand side blank page of your record book. Are you clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Even calculation, yes.
We only have one tabular column though, ma'am, for the diameter.
Diameter, one tabular column. Then you can, next page, you can go for the length and the diameter of the cylinder. Then you can,
should we draw 2 more?
yeah, for each and every dimensions you have to draw. So totally you will have, see, you're finding the diameter of a sphere, you're finding the diameter of the cylinder, the length of the cylinder, and finally you are calculating the volume of the cylinder.
Ma'am, in the textbook, it's only diameter of sphere or cylinder.
But you can write all these things, boys, not a problem. Right? First is.
Ma'am, what do you write now? Like which all columns should we add?
Why is the same tabular column with all this?
Yes, ma'am. No, only this, or you should add more?
No, this is the diameter of the sphere. Say you have 3 different values. You have filled all these things. Find the average value. Finished? Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next page, you can, in your record book, next page, you can go for length of the cylinder, 3 different values. Find the average. That's it. Okay. Then below this tabular column, one more tabular column. Diameter of the cylinder, 3 different values. For all your measurement, you need a tabular column with all the SI units. Now, once you have completed for the cylinder, you can find the volume of the cylinder. Now, your aim is transfer properly this to your record book. Don't leave even a single. Yes?
Ma'am, in the table that's drawn, there's some other symbols and all, like D1 and D2 and all.
Correct. Don't do that. No need for that, boys. Just write 1, 2, because you're keeping at various orientation. That's what it means. Right?
So should we remove this old table and draw the one that's on the screen?
No, but if you have already drawn, you just carry on. Just keep doing it. That's no need to worry, because that can be done only when you have your live experiment. Just move the cylinder at various orientation. If you have already drawn, just continue it. Don't worry about it.
All right, ma'am.
Only thing is that after all the 3 tabular columns, you can write calculations, volume of the cylinder. So from diameter, you find the radius, then you can do this calculation, finish it off. So result, when you're writing the result, what should be your result? It is experimentally found. Should I write the result in the next page, boys? Should I write the result in the next page? I'll write.
Ma'am, the result will be the diameter of the sphere or the volume?
I'll write. I'll write.
In our practical books, it's just a single line, the diameters of given sphere / cylinder.
Yeah, correct, boys. But you.
We can't hear you.
No, I'm just writing it. It is experimentally found that first one, diameter of the sphere, whatever you have found, whatever might be the diameter in centimeters. Second one, volume of the cylinder, that you need to calculate. You have to show the calculation on the blank side. Volume of the cylinder, whatever value you're getting, centimeter cube. That's it.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, when I drew it, I don't have space for another 2, but I have space on the next page underneath the calculations. So can I draw the other 2 tables there?
Yeah, yes.
All right, ma'am.
Okay. Once you have completed, boys, because I have to give marks for all your work, you just scan the copies, please properly in the vertical orientation. Some of you put it, you just scan horizontally and you're putting, it's very difficult for us to correct. Are you clear, boys? When you're scanning, you scan it vertically and just, I'll put a folder. You just make a Word document. You know how to make a Word document, boys? All your scanned copy, boys, please understand, all your scanned copy, whatever you're scanning, you open a Microsoft Word, copy paste over there, and write vernier calipers hyphen your name.
Ma'am, only today's experiment, right?
Only today's experiment.
All
So
right.
what you do is, whatever picture you are scanning, you open a Word document, write vernier calipers hyphen your name hyphen your class and section, and put it in the folder which I'll create right now in physics file section of your class. Right? Put it in that folder. Yes.
Ma'am, is it fine if it's black and white? Because if I
Black
have to
and white.
scan
Black
it,
and
it
white.
becomes black and white.
No, black and white only. I don't want anything else. But please, in different orientation, you don't put, boys. 80 degrees, 120, 120. So many orientations are coming up. That's what I'm telling you. Put it in a Word document, easy for us to correct, right? All your scan.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, this is a first experiment, right?
Yes, correct.
Oh, okay, ma'am.
So all the scanned document, just open a Word document, copy all your scanned picture, right? Save it and send. So vernier calipers hyphen your name hyphen 11B. That's it. Do you have time now? That's it, your class.
Ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, when we write the zero error, we just need to write zero on all the spaces.
Zero error, leave it, boys. It's a zero only for you. No
Okay.
need. It's 10 more minutes.
And all the observations we have to write in pen.
Observations pen only. Everything is in pen. Now I'll give you work. Sorry, I'll give you time. I think so. 10 more minutes. You can now finish off your record work. Those who have completed can finish off your record work. Do that, boys. Take this 10 minutes for completing your work. So I think so Microsoft team, I'll go and I'll create a folder for you. Boys, I have created vernier caliper grade 11B, right? In physics file section. So whatever you have, you can just put it on. Now do your record work, boys. You have still 7 minutes more to complete your work.
So we have to do for each shape, right?
Yes, boys?
We have to do for each shape, right?
Yeah. Now, one idea I just want to ask you. Anyway, next week, school is reopening. Anyway, you'll be having practical.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Ma'am, for the lab manual, like I got an old book with like I wrote like only 2-3 pages in it. So is it okay if I can use that book?
But can you remove those pages properly and make it proper?
Ma'am, if I can remove those pages, I can use that book?
Yeah, if it is like only a few pages you have done, then you can remove those pages and make it as 11th, okay? Otherwise, you have to purchase.
Okay, thank you. Can you just tell again which 2 experiments was there?
Which 2?
Experiments.
This vernier calipers?
Ma'am sent a mail with all the experiments in it. If you check that.
One
Okay,
second. I think file section, did I?
no, 1 minute, I'll check the files.
Practicals, did I?
Ma'am, there is vernier vernier caliper, but then there's just a normal file, like there's nothing uploaded.
No, that is for you children to today's work. You scan all the pictures of whatever you are writing in your lab record. Then the scanned picture, you put it in a Word document.
No, you can
Save it.
just use Cam Scanner.
Yeah, you can use boys. The problem is what I'm saying is you use your scanner, take the picture, but all your pictures you put it in a Word file. You copy paste in a Word file, so it will be easy for us. Are you clear?
Yes.
Ma'am, did you say the things it's uploaded in the file section, the experiments?
The number of experiments long back I have sent to your ID, your
Okay,
email.
ma'am, got it.
Was Sunday. When is your moral education period, students? 11B. When is that? Is it on Sunday, Monday, or which period? Is it on Sunday? You have a moral education period?
Ma'am, it's Monday. I think.
Monday.
Ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, when we write the observations in the observation table, there
Yes.
also should we write the unit?
Unit
Because
is
it's
very
already
yes.
written on. Okay,
Unit
ma'am.
is no. Once on the top column. Wait. I'll just show you. You can see the PowerPoint presentation now.
Yes,
Can you
ma'am.
see? Okay.
It's on
Right.
result.
Huh?
Sorry,
not-
ma'am, I can see it.
Okay, now look at this, boys. What he's asking is that, say, if I go for one. Fine. Suppose if I go for main scale reading, say it is 2.7. If I write centimeter over here, I need not write centimeter over here. No need for this. Because centimeter is kept on top, right? Say if it is fifth division, so here it is 0.05. I need not write centimeter over here because that's being taken care of here. If I don't write centimeter over here, then I have to write centimeter everywhere. Is that clear, boys?
Yes, ma'am.
Once you initialize everything over there, only the values you need to copy down. If you put your centimeter over here only the values you need to put. No need to write centimeter because already it's taken care in your main column.
Could you go back on the result slide?
Okay, those who have completed, there is a video section here. Can you, because I was not able to, just can you see, because you should know how the, 1 second. Boys, those who can just go back to your simulation. Just there's a video section. Can you click that video section and start doing that? Just watch the video. I was not able to make you to do this. Just check boys. You can see, boys, you can watch the video.
Ma'am, is there sound to the video?
Yeah. You can't hear the video.
No, ma'am.
We can't hear it.
Okay.
Measuring prong and the retainer.
Now, can you check this?
Principle.
Video is being heard.
Dimension of an object can be measured
70?
using the relation total reading TR is equal
Yes,
to
ma'am.
main
Yes,
scale
ma'am.
reading MSR
Yes, ma'am, we can
plus
hear.
vernier scale reading VSR into least count LC. Now we can use this instrument to find the volume of a small sphere, cylinder, beaker and a rectangular block by measuring its associated dimensions. Before that, we have to familiarize the main parts of the vernier calipers. They are main scale, vernier scale, outer measuring jaws, inner measuring jaws, depth measuring prong and the retainer. Principle. Dimension of an object can be measured using the relation total reading TR is equal to main scale reading MSR plus vernier scale reading VSR into least count LC. The least count of the instrument can be found out using the relation least count LC is equal to value of one main scale division MSD divided by number of divisions on the vernier scale. Materials required: vernier calipers, sphere, beaker, cylinder, rectangular block. Procedure: to determine the least count of the given vernier calipers, bring the outer measuring jaws together without placing any object. Least count LC is equal to value of one main scale division divided by number of divisions on the vernier scale is equal to 1 millimeter divided by 10 is equal to 0.1 millimeter.
You can, what you can do is that you just later on at home you watch this video. Right? You can move, boys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, boys. Complete your work, boys, and then submit because I have to give marks for your practical record.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, boys.
Ma'am, should we take a photo of
Yeah? Photograph of?
the index?
No need, no need, no need.
All right.